A recent basketball game turned into a protest where one animal rights activist tried to call foul. Footage shows a woman wearing a referee jersey storming the court as a means of protest against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Owner Glenn Taylor. Her actions were meant to bring attention to Taylor, who owns an egg factory where allegedly 5 million chickens were slaughtered after a bird flu outbreak. The woman was swarmed by security and ultimately dragged off the court. So ladies, what do you think about this incident?
Did y'all see the video?
Yes.
It was hilarious.
I mean, way to make
really
the headline.
was.
The security guard was like just waiting too. And they thought it was a girl because he had long braids, but it was a guy. Shout out, I think his name was Pierre, sorry. But anyway, he was looking, right? He was just looking, waiting on her.
Ready to pounce.
And then she came through and he needs to be in the NFL.
He really should.
He tackled her, got her down, because everybody was like, what? And dragged her right back. Look, if you're gonna protest, I understand. First of all, they said that the chickens needed to, because of the bird flu, there was nothing you could do
with them,
to save the
That's
chickens.
really dangerous.
So it wasn't like they were doing it just to be doing it. It's really, really dangerous. I mean, because is it bird flu? We almost had, like, I think we almost had an outbreak, like a human form of an outbreak.
We just don't have any room for any more outbreaks.
No, we don't.
Like, we are tapped out.
No, we don't.
So thank goodness for the security guard. You know what I mean? You know, so, but yeah, what did you ladies think of it?
I wonder what other methods she has, because it worked. You know, it ultimately worked. We're talking about it. We know why she did it. I didn't even know about the egg farm, so I would probably look into it and you know, really investigate why these 5 million birds were killed and all those things. But it just makes me wonder, when somebody really wants to make a message and relate it to the person who's attached to the story, like, how else could she get to him? You know, I have to admit, like, it worked.
For sure. I agree that it absolutely worked in the sense that it brought awareness to what she was concerned about, and she was concerned about the animal. Y'all know that I am all here for making sure the animals are okay. But in this case, I would love to investigate more how the bird flu was ultimately going to affect the birds, and possibly, again, like Jeannie said, we don't need no more pandemics. We don't need no more flus. We don't need any of that stuff. So, but again, she clearly was concerned, and she has brought that concernment to our attention.
Yeah, but you also don't want people thinking that they could just run up on the court, you know, whenever. Because you could get hurt, you know, something like that. So it's a way to peacefully protest without, you know, causing and being disruptive
like that.
Yeah, that was very disruptive.
Yeah, there's a time and place for it. I think also the fact that she was behind the owner's seat, like, how'd she even get there?
Because I believe they had moved. Like, they saw 2 open seats.
Okay, and they moved.
And she had like a referee, so that, you know, it kind of
looked like official.
People. Yeah, so it made, you know, so she had this like all planned out. But you could get hurt like that, you know?
You can totally get hurt like that. I understand worrying about the chickens, but to me, I always go back to, like, can we worry about the homeless? Do you know what I mean? Like, can we, there's other things that I feel that are much more, you know, dire.
Right, right.
You know, but everybody has their plight. Just be careful when you're protesting.
You know, like I said, the death of the chickens was
I
because
understand
of a disease, it was an outbreak. So it wasn't like it was done maliciously.
Yeah, no, we're not anti-chickens.
And animals never have to be killed in the process of human testing and things like that. So I think there's a line attached to it. But at the end of the day, we just want people to be safe.